Okay, so this package is from a company called PropTech, and they are from Hungary. Okay, so the first tool here is a Carb Synchronizer. Okay, so what's cool about this tool is you hook it up to a computer and you run software, and that way you can see the balance of it. So I haven't looked at the software yet, but apparently it has some other cool features. So if you guys are used to carb syncing motorcycles, you'll notice that a lot of them use fluid or sticks, and you just get them equal. So it'll be interesting to see what this tool can do. What more can it do? Because you're running software and you can analyze other things. Okay, so when the CB750 is up and running, we will hook that up and give it a try. All right, this guy here diagnoses motorcycle electrical systems. Okay, so I need to read the instructions. Again, it runs through computer software. And with the CB750, I have no idea what condition the the charging system is in. I haven't looked at it whatsoever. So it'll be interesting to hook this up and see the health of the system. So another cool tool that I will try out here. Okay, so we're going to test those two tools on the CB750 engine. Obviously, I'm like 95% complete here. I had to stop with this top end here is because I forgot to order some dowel pins, and the old ones are trashed. So I'm waiting on some dowel pins. They'll be here in a couple days. This whole video should be ready in about 2 weeks or so. Full engine rebuild. It'll be several hours long, probably 4 to 6 hours long. But anyway, we will test those two tools on this engine. The carburetors need to be rebuilt and then synced, and then we will test the charging system with that other tool. So stay tuned for that. Okay, I'm on PropTech's website, and one cool thing that the synchronizer tool can do is it can give you idle speed. And I guess they get that from the vacuum pulses that the engine creates, and they can compute the idle speed. So that's pretty cool. Also, it has valve timing events when they open and close. So that would indicate a valve clearance issue. Maybe your valves aren't adjusted properly. Now, you should always adjust the valves first, adjust the timing, and then do a vacuum sync. Okay, I mean, all that vacuum sync is kind of like the last thing to do. Anyway, it can also identify valves that are not sealing properly. Okay, I mean, you'll see in the software if the curves are different, then that should indicate something. So we'll look at that. Also, idle mixture quality. As we know, when you're adjusting the pilot screws, a rich mixture will give you a dip in idle speed after you blip the throttle. So the software should find that. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so here's the software. I loaded it on my computer. And obviously there's going to be 4 carburetors, or up to 4 carburetors. Okay, and what's cool is you can put the owner's bike information. So this will be pretty cool for shops if you want to have a record of stuff. And you can also take pictures before and after the sync. So you could always do like printouts of before and after. So that's pretty cool for the customer or for your records. Okay, let me open up a data file that was recorded. So you can record with this thing. Okay, so this is a Suzuki GSX-R 600, a 2004, so it's fuel injected or whatever. Okay, so we're playing here. Here you can see the sync is way off. Okay, so here are the pulses. You can see that they're, out of sync. Each one of these colors is different. Okay, the RPM 950. It has delta RPM. So I imagine as you get closer to sync, the delta RPM or the change in RPM will be lower. Okay. Let me see if I can fast forward this. Yeah, so I can fast forward this, and you can see whoever's adjusting this thing, it's getting pretty close to sync now. Let me go a little further. I guess this screen goes green when you're in like a nice zone. Okay, so that's pretty damn close. Number 3 needs to come down. Number 2 needs to come down a little bit. Whoa, what did I just do? All right, there we go. So I need to get a little more information on how to read all this stuff and what it all means. Normally, you know, I'm just used to these 4 bars. You're trying to get them as level as possible. But you can see that these 4 curves are much smoother right now. So here's towards the end of the video. You can see that the sync is pretty level. Delta RPM, here we go, 48. So that dropped down, so it's a much smoother RPM, or smoother idle. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So once we hook it up to the CB750, I'll just run a cord from my computer here to the bike, which is right behind us, and we'll play around with that. You can pause it. All right, so that's it for this video. Stay tuned for more. In the meantime, I'll drop a link before to PropTech's website. You can check them out, check out these tools for yourself. But in any case, I'll see you next time.